This is a general reading for Gemini for the month of March. So if Gemini is your sun or moon rising or Venus, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. I want to thank all of you for the support of the channel, including when I was gone. Not putting as many videos out. I started preparing in the month of December to move back to the U.S., and in that time, there was packing, getting all the paperwork done, signing for the sale of the house, and then taking care of my fur babies, finding a home for the 2 feral cats, and then the ill health of Hope and Jason, plus getting the paperwork for Nina and Milo to enter the U.S. with the CDC new regulations. Then when I got to Vegas, I had a cold from the plane, so my voice was affected by it. And then just getting, settled, like taking care of the DMV things and getting a phone. So now I'm doing the March videos. Thank you so much for supporting all of this. And I'm going to be doing weekly. And I'm thinking of also doing maybe some card of the day or pick a card. I have 3 new oracle decks that I'll be using. I'll be using 2 of them today. Actually, I have 4 new oracle decks. But I'll be using 2 of them today. And I'm using the Morgan Greer deck. Now, if you're a subscriber, great. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. It's absolutely free. It doesn't cost anything. If you like the video, thumbs up, and comments are appreciated. Those 3 things build the channel, so thank you so much for your support of the channel. Now, if you're interested in a reading, the information's down below. Send me an email, and that starts the process of either it will be a video or in person, and I will be using WhatsApp. I'm now on Pacific Standard Time for scheduling the appointments. Now, I have here today Nina on the table, and Milo is on the dog bed. Now, Milo had a really rough time on the plane, and so we immediately, the very next day, I took him to the vet, and he is in kidney failure now. So he's on a kidney diet, but he won't eat. So he's eating very limited now. He does drink a lot of water. I've tried many different things to get him to eat. So I think he's just sort of gradually shutting down. He likes going outside in the sunshine. So does Nina. And they like the yard. So they're both happy doing that. Now, let's see what's coming up for you in the month of March. And the very first card we have is the Hangman. Just waiting for some things to happen. Crossed over by the Strength card. So this is like, don't rush anything. Stay true to what you're believing. Even though the Hangman is you're waiting, it says stay true to what you want. Stay true to what you have decided through your intuition, the direction you want to go. Now, in this card, see how she's got her hand in the mouth of the lion. That shows a lot of strength. And in this, as you go through this month, do not do rash things as the Hangman to get things going. It's sometimes better to hold back as the lion and be observant rather than rush anything. And I think this is what it's saying, is just be the observer. Take your time, because at the base of it is related to the 6 of Pentacles, money. Behind you is the 4 of Pentacles. On your mind, the 5 of Cups. Right ahead, the sun. Look at that. That's right ahead is the sun. Oh, I didn't turn the light on. That could be affecting all of this. There. Is that better? Okay. Let there be light. So right ahead is the sun. Oh, by the way, I have the camera with the microphone and the tripod. So what I'm waiting for now in order to set up my new studio is the card reader, which is coming today. As soon as I have that, I will be using my new video camera for the readings, for the videos. So that will be next week's videos will be on the new camera. Then we have the devil. So that's the overall influence of this month is the devil card. We'll see what comes with that. Then we have the page of rods. Maybe that's that message that you've been waiting for as you have been the hangman. Six of cups. You have the Six of Pentacles already. Now you have the Six of Cups. And the final outcome is the Star. And I'll put a little something over it because it's I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. So the final outcome is the Star. It's destiny. It's interesting because I did another signs readings, and this was also the final outcome was the Star. So you're right on track. With that is the Two of Cups, conversation between two people. The Six of Cups with the High Priestess. The Page of Rods with the Six of Swords. The Devil card with the Eight of Rods. The Sun with the Five of Swords. So you have two fives, Five of Cups, Five of Swords. Five of Cups comes with the Chariot. Now, it's interesting that the Chariot you have, and you also have the Six of Swords, which is moving forward. Both of those are movement cards. Behind you with the Four of Pentacles is the Five of Rods. So you have three of the fives so far. Rods, Swords, Cups. And do we, Rods, Swords, Cups. We don't have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, then we have the Lover's card. Have to put a little something over this one too. That's at the base of this situation. We need to get some little sticky tabs. Put the stickies on there. And then we have the Three of Cups celebration crossed over by the Seven of Swords. You have the 5, 6, 7 of the swords. And you have three of the fives. Okay. So this is not a beginning. It's not an ending. It's an ongoing situation that there are new things like messages coming, but it's still that you're in the middle of the situation. And there's events that are going to be coming up, and there's some warnings along the way because of the fives, and to be forewarned is to be forearmed. Now let's see what we have for the total month of March for you, Gemini. The very first thing we have is the Hangman, waiting for the messages with the Strength card. Again, this is don't rush anything. You could be in the situation and you're just sort of waiting along the Hangman, waiting for the direction, waiting for the signs, following your intuition, or waiting for messages, sort of the go-ahead. And it says have the strength, which is don't panic. It's all timing. And so it could be that you want something to happen yesterday, but you are waiting for a go-ahead. And it says have the strength. Have the strength. It's not only to have the strength, it's to stand by your convictions, stand by your plans, not wavering, but also have the strength to allow to be in the flow. Because it's sometimes very difficult, I know from experience, to be in the flow, to allow things to unfold, the synchronicity. Once you're in the synchronicity, it's almost like things just fall into place, like the dominoes. When you line up the dominoes and you click the first one and it goes dum, 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 all in time. And it's the same thing with the strength card. As you wait, rather than pushing it, allow it to flow, be in the flow of the universe. And it's a very hard thing. That was one of my lessons I needed to learn. The other thing is for your reading is the celebration, a get together as the Seven of Swords, which is, it's interesting because your reading's about the Seven of Swords and you have the Five of Swords coming up. The Seven of Swords, you know, they have the 5, 6, 7. So the Seven of Swords is having encountered a situation and almost a victory, a sense of victory. You have learned from this. And even though you have the feelings about it, you have maybe some of the adjustments that you had to make because of the Five of Swords, you're moving on, taking what you learned and moving forward. So it's a moving forward card, just as the Six of Swords is moving forward and the Chariot. Because at the base of it is the Lovers and the Six of Pentacles. Now the Lovers, in this case, I would say is more a choice. The Six of Pentacles is, it could be job offers, settlements, waiting to hear something about money and some choices that you're going to make. Do you stay where you are? It could be a settlement, for example, with the cards that you have of, the Hangman and the Strength card. It could be waiting to hear about a job, could be waiting to hear about a benefit or some sort of settlement, some sort of money coming to you. And it's your choices. Now, with the Lovers card, the choices are, strength. So come from a point of strength, not from a point of panic or need or weakness. The weakness is actually a sense of fear. And it could be that you feel that if you don't make a decision right away, you won't have that decision again. It could be fear of lack. It could be fear of the outcome. But, you've got the Strength card and you have the Hangman with your decision. So come from that point of strength as you wait. And but it's about some sort of money thing that you've been waiting for. Either the job, promotion, settlements, something about money. And the decision you have to make. Because behind you is the Four of Pentacles, standing firm on what you believe. And this is about compensation. It could be about jobs. It could be about, what you've decided that you want to manifest, standing firm in that. And this is behind you with the Five of Rods. So this could have been, for example, a situation related to money or business, a job, something like that. And you were standing firm in your position, even though the Five of Rods was around you, which is confusion, chaos, conflicting information. But that's behind you. But you stood firm in what you believed. Because crowning you is the Five of Cups and the Chariot. The Five of Cups represents the feelings that you have from a sense of loss or situation. The 3 cups spilled and the 2 on the shelf, the 2 that are ahead. And you're moving forward. The Chariot indicates you're moving forward. However, you still are considering the past, those 3 cups. And you're looking at the future, the 2 cups. The 5 cups indicates that you can look at those 3 cups that were spilled and learn from that. What did you learn from whatever situations there were? Because you can look at it, reflectively and decide what was your role in it, what was the role of the other people, what were your choices, your discernment as you move forward, because that's what you're considering as you do move forward. It's discernment as you move forward and coming from a place of learning from the past as you apply that with your options for the future. But you still have those feelings from the past. Could be a little bit apprehensive. It could be holding back a little bit. It could be maybe you're not as much of a risk taker in the future, or it clouds a little bit of whatever the situation is coming forward, because right ahead of you it's sunny, even though you have the Five of Swords. Could be that you're forewarned, because it's an agreement between two people, and the Five of Swords can represent some deception. So it's a good situation coming up. However, be aware of any deception, any, they say, slick things. So, for example, if you're having any financial agreements, contracts, jobs, anything like that, because it is the agreement between two people, be aware of the Five of Swords, because things may not appear as they want you to present present this offer. So, for example, read contracts 2 times, 3 times, have somebody else look at it, a neutral pair of eyes, that they might see something that you didn't. Keep track of all communication and save it. They can delete things, call back emails, for example. And so you want to keep a permanent record, because that can be considered a contract, so that in the future they can't say, oh no, we didn't promise you that. There's something slick that could be coming up, or that you're in negotiations and they're going to try to, pull something or exert pressure on you, or, or present things with false information. For example, what comes to mind is maybe you're trying to negotiate a salary, a contract, a new job, and they say, oh, we don't have the budget for that. Sorry. They do. That's what I'm saying. They're going to try to give some falsehood. So to be forewarned is to be forearmed. If you have legal representation for any situation that's coming up, maybe a settlement or contracts or something, consult with them. So just, be vigilant. Oh, okay. And what I just saw is an eagle. And the eagle eye, the sharp eye, that's what they're saying, be the eagle in the negotiations. Be the eagle. Have the eyes of the eagle to detect anything. It's like a warning. And that's what the readings are for, is for you to be like, it's like looking for the potholes in a road. It's to help you in guidance through the month. So they're saying have the eyes, the sharp eyes of the eagle in your negotiations in business. And it doesn't even have to do with business. It could be even like at the cash register, and the price that they charge you is not the sale price, And so you're going to have to, look at what they charged you and look at your receipt versus, be vigilant. Have the sharp eyes this month, because the overall situation has to do with the devil and the 8 of rods. So what this represents is that it could be that you are in negotiations or you're going forward, and there's changes in your life. Know that the devil, the devil doesn't represent a person or an entity. It is the behaviors of a person who keep them from being authentic with themselves and with others. So this devil card can go along with the 5 of Swords. That it could be, and then it says things moving rapidly. So, the devil can be disagreements. It can be dishonesty. It can be addictions, arguments, and things are going to start moving rapidly. So I think that in the future you might have an aha moment as things present themselves. Sometimes people can be Oh, okay. Just like this, under the cloak, hidden. So they could be hidden, that their true intentions could be hidden. But then when you start negotiating with them, then the truth, the cloak is removed, and it's, like Goldilocks in the what is it? Goldilocks and I can't remember the rest of it, but it's the wolf. And when the wolf pretends to be the grandmother, and then is revealed to be the wolf, the true identity. And it's the same sort of thing, that the hood is going to be removed, in this case, the cloak of hidden, and the true situation can be revealed to you, but you need to have the eyes of the eagle. And things are moving rapidly. So it could be negotiations and you have to make up your mind. Could be some unfair decisions in the workplace. Could be negotiations. It could be domestic situation where there could be finances. Be very vigilant. Listen to your counsel. And you will get through this. But this is like a warning for you for the month of March. Because as things start moving rapidly, it could be work, it could be home, you get a message. Well, it's a page. Yes, you get a message, and then you're moving into smoother waters. As a result of that message, you're going from a situation, the Five of Swords and the Five of Rods, which was behind you. You're moving forward out of that into smoother waters. It's a sense of being empowered because you are guiding your own boat. You are the power of that boat. You are looking at what you want in the future. And even though you do have those Six of Swords, which is the things of the past situation, you're moving forward. And you know the direction you're going as a result of that message that you received. Because that message removes you from the rocky waters, and now you have the go-ahead. Could be a settlement, could be a job offer, could be redefining of your job. Remember the Strength card. Could be, but something that you are empowered to move forward. Then we have someone from your past, the Six of Cups, and it says, follow your intuition, the High Priestess. So it could be that someone's reaching out to you from the past. It could be a past relationship and they want to re-enter your life. And with the Devil card, that's possible. That maybe there is disagreements or arguments. For some, that is possible. It could be, someone from the past, not a past, recent relationship, but someone from the past trying to enter your life. Follow your intuition, yes or no. The other Six of Cups interpretation could be a past life, and follow your intuition. You would know the difference of the energies of those situations. But it says, follow your hunches, follow your intuition. Now, if it has to do with a domestic situation, for example, that there was a breakup and you had the Five of Rods and you had the Five of Swords and there's, some things trying to go on, you do have free will. Everybody has free will as to the directions they go. And if you decide to, meet with this person or, and continue that relationship or reestablish it, you do have free will. It is your choice. However, that thing about insanity is a decision of doing the same thing over again and expecting a different result. And so if this person's, if it's, for example, someone trying to re-enter your life and there's no changes, they, maybe they haven't gotten counseling or, reestablishment, and it's, they promised you the moon, and that's part of the setup. Then when they get back, it's the same situation. So, you do have choices, and you do, and if you decided to reestablish a relationship and nothing changed, maybe, it's a continuation of the lesson, until you really have a clear picture. So everybody has free will about what they're going to do. And then the final outcome is that it's in the stars and a conversation between two people. So, this can be also, I would say that for someone, you might be meeting your soulmate. And why do I say that? Because it's someone from the past, which can be a past life. It can be your soul cluster that's part of your agreement in this lifetime. It's in the stars, it's fated, and it's a conversation between two people. I would say that for someone, and maybe more than one, you're going to meet your soulmate at the end of the month. Maybe you've been clearing the pathway from old relationships, clearing that way for a new relationship. Because as you clear the way, it's letting go of the past, those things that no longer serve you, so that you have a clean slate and then can move forward into a positive direction. Knowing, we always have those things from the past that remind us. However, we don't want to have that as a dark cloud hanging over the future, but provide you wisdom as you move forward. For someone, you're going to meet your soulmate this month. I would like to know at the end of March, if you didn't, I would like the report, and I'd like, to share that, because, it would be a very happy event. And, we have a sense of community here, and I like to hear good outcomes, like someone got a job or they moved to their house, I like good outcomes. Just like me coming to Vegas, it has a good outcome. I feel the energy shift. Yes, I'm worried about Milo. However, he wanted to come back to Vegas. That was his thing, because he was from Vegas. He wanted to come back to Vegas. And, he's very old, but he's, there he is on his dog bed. And there's things that I needed to do here. And I'm already seeing the progression of the direction that I'm going. Now, we're going to look at your oracle cards. And so we'll share those. And I have some things that I'm going to be having come up in the future that I've been working on. So I'll let you know as they start getting into place. And here we go. Put my little amethyst here. I have these earrings that people comment on, and I would get them from a gal in Lisbon. And when we had the Medieval Festival in Castro Marin, they had this necklace, that matched it. So, of course, I had to get it. I think it must be a wholesaler that has these available. So I'm going to, I'll find a source for those, because I really like these earrings with the chakras. Okay, let's see what we have. Here's one of my new oracle decks. It is the Career and Life Oracle deck. I was thinking of doing this for 3-card readings. Like pick a card and see which one will come up for you for the day. So angels and archangels and spirit guides of the light, please show me the cards for our wonderful Gemini for this month of March. And this is for your career and life, and angels and archangels and spirit guides. And angels and archangels and spirit guides. Okay. Okay, and I'm the first card, second card, and the third card right here. Okay, the first card is Real Passion. Stop wasting time in dead-end jobs and find your true passion. It's fine to experience, but don't settle for less than you truly deserve. So this is, don't settle for less. It's like that hangman. and the Strength card. Don't push things out of desperation, but know your true worth. Taking steps. Action is key to getting where you need to go. You can't wait around. Take a step in any direction to get unstuck and find opportunities. And the final card is Passage. Your current situation is a means to an end. You are making the uncertain voyage to a new world. Enjoy the discoveries as you go. There. Okay, now we're going to pull the wisdom of the oracle. Right here. Okay, angels and archangels and spirit guides of the light for our Gemini. What is the oracle cards that you want them to know for the month of March? Okay. Chop wood. Now this is interesting. This is the third sign this month that has gotten this card. And it is a pruning, a time of pruning. This is springtime. This is the pruning month, February, in temperate climates. It's cutting off the dead wood and the dead flowers for new growth, for harvest in the fall. So it's those things that don't serve you, letting go, chopping wood for new abundance. And it could be jobs, it could be relationships. You know, one of the things that I have made a change in is that to try to eliminate negative situations and people in my life. Because I want self-healing. It's very important for me for my healing process. So, that includes the chop wood. So if it's not adding to your life, it's a pruning time for new growth. And the other one here is by the book. This is following all the rules of the universe. And the other thing about chop wood, two things cannot occupy the same space at the same time. So those things that no longer are serving you are occupying a space. So it could be not letting go of something to create space for the new to come in. That can be old relationships, like you're hanging out of desperation. But what it's doing is occupying a space when it could be your soulmates out there waiting for you. Or it could be hanging on to a job that doesn't resonate with you anymore. Maybe it doesn't have a chance for advancement, or that you want more of a challenge. And so, letting go. It's like cleaning out your closet in the springtime to make room for the new to come in. So that's what the chopping wood is. By the book is following the rules of the universe, such as regarding abundance. And then the other card we have here is serendipity. Everything falling into place. This is a really awesome card, the serendipity. So when you have that, things are in the flow. And I really like the colors in this too, with the fairy. I think it's a pretty awesome card. Okay, now we're going to pull the Believe in Your Own Magic. And Nina is being so good here up on the table. She was perfect on the plane. Milo kept yipping because he had pain from his arthritis and then the kidney disease. He didn't feel good. But Nina, I had her shawl in there in the carrier under the seat, and she just slept like a little angel, didn't you, Nina? She is such a good girl. Angels and archangels and spirit guides. Here we go. And the card is garden. Something lovely will grow from this. Now, isn't that interesting that we got the card about the pruning, and now we have the thing about the garden. Number 15. Either we sit around and dwell on our pain, or we learn how to grow something lovely out of it. Ready or not, it's time for the next chapter of your life. Do the thing you feel you most need to do in order to aid your healing, even if it feels selfish. Sometimes it needs to be a little selfish in order for it to work in the long run. Worry about focusing on you for now. And that's exactly what I've been doing. And then, getting my health back. So yesterday, I went back to my massage therapist and I had a 90-minute massage. I felt so much better. And, because I have arthritis and a bad knee that has to be replaced. And so it's been compensated by the other knee. And so I felt, it's taking care of myself. It's important for you to take care of yourself. So I'm practicing what I preach. And then I have someone that I go to for my energy healing and for my it's energy healing and also balance in my life. And so I've already booked a session with her, which she's here in another state, but she's in the States. So it's taking care of myself as I progress. Now, the other card we have is the Louise Hay card. And if you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. I lost some subscribers this month, and I totally understand. So I'll be putting out the March videos today, and then the weekly ones will be on the weekend, back into the pattern of weekly. So thank you all for your patience as I made my adjustment back to the States and the big move. I had 6 suitcases and 2 dogs. And fortunately, my daughter-in-law to help me. Okay, so the Louise Hay affirmation card for the month of March. And what is the one for our Gemini? Here it is. I now create a wonderful new job. So for some of you looking for a new job, there it is. I am totally open and receptive to a wonderful new position, using my creative talents and abilities, working for and with people I love in a wonderful location and earning good money. That's a good affirmation there. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Gemini. And come here, Nina. We got to say goodbye to everybody. And from Las Vegas, Nina and I are sending you light and love.